up, everybody? Welcome back to Uncle Snoop Daddy TV. It's Uncle Snoop Dad. I got my own t-shirt. I'm getting back into the Funko thing. I done it a while ago, and I never got back into it. But I kept collecting. I don't know. I was doing the Geek Fuel boxes, if you remember, and stuff like that, but I wasn't too happy with it. But I'm happy with Funkos, and 2018 was a great year, so I'm going to show you 5 of my favorite ones. I could probably do a zillion of these videos if I just did 5, but I'm just going to do 5. Just 5. Of my top favorite ones that I got in 2018. And at the end of the video, I'm going to show you an action figure that I saw at the store, and I'm like, you know what? My belly said, man, you should pick that up. And I'll show you what that is. It's not a Funko, though, so if you're not really interested in it, because it's not a Funko, then maybe you should just click off the video. Alright, so the first Funko I'm going to show you, I got the stack over here. You keep on seeing me looking. I'm pointing over here. I'm just going to pick out a really cool one. It's a Toys R Us exclusive, glow-in-the-dark, Hello Neighbor, Pumpkinhead. It's kind of hard to see. I see the light there, but he has the crow on the end of his shovel. Let's see that. There you go. You know, I thought this one was cool because yeah, it doesn't have crazy value. You could probably get it for 12, I don't know, 10, 12 bucks online, or, you know, but obviously you can't get it at Toys R Us, and that's why it's one of my favorites. And it was one of the last times that I went to Toys R Us before they closed. That was the saddest day in collecting Funkos ever, is when Toys R Us closed. That was terrible. I also tried to buy this big-ass Lego stand, and it was way up high. It was like way up. It was like a shelf piece. It was this big Lego, and I tried to buy it because I'm like, man, I'm going to figure out how to nail that up in my basement somehow. And the lady was she was so rude. She was ridiculously rude, and it's not my fault the place was closing down. That's what it seemed like that happened there. She was really mean, and I figured it would have been a couple $100, but you know what? This thing was a big Lego piece. The next Funko, my 2018 favorites, is Mr. Herman. Mr. Herman. Beijing Mr. Herman. It's definitely Pee Wee Herman. How could you? As soon as I saw this, I was looking online, and I saw like upcoming available releases. There's more in the set. There's more. There's Miss Yvonne and Cherry. What's that thing? Oh, Terry. I had a P. It screwed me up. I'm like, what? I didn't know it was spelled like that. And as soon as I saw Pee Wee, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. It's a must-have. It's totally a must-have. He's holding the word fun. It's great. And it's a mirror image in video, I think, but it's not. That's weird. But yeah, I had to get Pee Wee Herman. I'm not going to do an impression like anybody else would. That'd be terrible. But it's Pee Wee. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this is a must-have. It's not, you can get it for like $10 online. And you can still get it at the store probably, but Pee Wee Herman was one of my favorite buys in 2018. The next one I saw was Ed Sheeran. This is one of the ones I had like kind of like a gut feeling, like, man, I don't know. I feel like I should buy that when I saw it. I'm a fan of his music. A couple songs, you know, they get overplayed on the radio, but he's definitely a talented dude. I'm not like a crazy, oh my god, Ed Sheeran, I love you, man, but he's really talented. I like the fact that it's the only one in the set. That definitely, when I turned that around and looked, I like the fact that they made him like wear his glasses. You don't see him when he first came out. He kind of wears glasses. I don't know. When I see him, I usually see him without his glasses with his new stuff. I could be crazy. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan, but I felt like Ed Sheeran. He has the microphone or the sing. I think getting Ed Sheeran was, I don't know, it was one of them gut buys. Like, dude, you better buy that because, and I still see him at the store. You can still get it at the store. It's not overly priced. Ed Sheeran. It's my third favorite Funko of 2018. And my next one is it's pretty wild. It's Twinkie the Kid. It's just a normal Twinkie the Kid. I pre-ordered this thing for like ever ago and like forgot about it. And then I went to the mall near me and I'm like, oh my god, Twinkie the Kid's waiting for me. It's been there forever. And it's the only one in the set. It's absolutely the only one in the set, which is a great thing. I didn't get a gut feeling about this. This is straight up, this Twinkie the Kid is because Twinkie the Kid is awesome. That's the buy I went in. I went in and I saw this piece of paper that said, hey, why don't you pre-order Twinkie the Kid? Give us $5 and then pay $5 later. And I'm like, you know what? It's Twinkie the Kid. How could I not take that deal? It upsets me if you think you can't take that deal. It's Twinkie the Kid. Must buy just for the collection. It's great. I probably had way too many Twinkies in my life. But now I have a Funko Twinkie that I get to look at and say, hey, thanks. You helped me get fat. All right, my last Funko is kind of awesome. Like, really awesome. It's Figment Epcot. This is a Disney, authentic original Disney Parks exclusive. I got this in Epcot Center. When I saw this, I didn't expect to see a Funko at Disney. When I saw this, and you saw like when you're in Epcot, you see him everywhere, and he's cutting to a bush and all this stuff. And when I saw this, my jaw dropped a little because I was like, oh my god! And I wanted to get more, but if you've been to Disney before, you realize how hard it is to keep the packaging like mint. So I bought one, and I'm stupid. I wish I at least bought two. It wasn't like a cheap Funko either because it's Disney. They charge you a little more, so I think I paid like $22 or $20 for him. But at the same time, when you're there, how couldn't you? I wish I bought more because if you go try to get this at online and stuff, it's so hard to see that glare. If you go try to get this online, you're probably gonna have to pay in between $40 to $50. Now that's what I'm saying. Like the value, of course, is just because I don't think you can get anywhere else. If you can, like at some like Disney store or something like that, just get it. Like for real, I think that I would get it. I'm not telling you to get it. I would get it. I'm saying get it. It's just happening. I'm buying it because it's awesome. It's Epcot 35. And Figment is awesome. When you're there, you see Figment. It's great. You also see Vikings. So that was my 5 favorite finds of 2018. It was. Figment was awesome. Sheeran. Twinkie the Kid. The Toys R Us won this. Going into Toys R Us, looking at the plethora of walls of Funkos they have that nobody's ripped through. You're pulling chases. You would pull. I don't even want to talk about it. I showed you Pee Wee Herman. That made me happier because he's holding a fun son. But now I'm going to show you. I don't know. I had a gut feeling like I should pick this action figure up. I'm not saying it's going to be worth something. That's just for me. That's how I collect. You're going to see that. That's how I collect. I collect on a whim. I know something's going to be worth something. I'll buy it. Like the Figment. I knew once I left that thing would, the value would increase. So, of course, no-brainers. Yeah, for sure. But I like to throw darts. And this is what I threw a dart at. It's a Thanos Avengers Infinity War Titan Heroes series. This thing is gigantic. Look how badass Thanos looks. When I saw it, I was like, are you kidding me? He is like super well done. Extremely, like, I don't know. There's more in the set, but he came in this bigger package, like I am Thanos, like just huge. Pretty sure the Hulk comes in a big package like that, but the other ones were like skinnier packages. And I don't know. Now you can see why I took a shot at this. I think you can still get this at the store. I mean, this action figure. I mean, this is like a little, yes, definitely bigger than like a Barbie. You know, like it's big, and it's Thanos, and it just looks like Josh Brolin, totally, and it's awesome. So I think this is still buyable at the store. I think if you go, I straight up, I got this on Walmart. I'm telling you, $17. It was something weird, like $17.88, but I got it, and it's great. So I don't know if you agree with me and you see it, maybe you should pick it up. Or if you think any of these guys, you're like, dude, what do you mean Thor's gonna be the one? Go for it. I think Thanos. Every time I look up something like a Funko on Thanos, it's worth something. You know, I think his Matchbox car or something like that, that might even be worth something. And then one of the Funkos I want to get that just came out is like one of the end scene. I don't want to do any spoilers to the movie, but I mean, it's been out for a while, so I don't think I should. But the end scene with him and Thor, they have the scene now, and it's pretty awesome. I've seen it in stores. It's like $35. I just haven't been able to find a box that's mint. It's always beat up, and I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Just like Scrooge McDuck. I saw one of his at Target, and I couldn't do it. The box was destroyed, and they still want the same amount of money for it. But hey, thanks for coming in. That was my 5 favorite finds of Funko. And I don't know, like and subscribe and leave some comments below, and I'll get back to you and tell me action figures maybe you think I should look for and pick up. I'm totally want any advice and, you know, some finds to get and what store and stuff like that. So, all right, thanks a lot. Tune in next time.